Thanks for staying with us. So, we saw a story that caught our attention. A popular Ghanaian pastor identified as Sylvester Ofori has been arrested after he reportedly murdered his wife in the United States. Report has it that the husband has been abusing his wife for a long time and actually threatened his wife. Eventually, he made good with his threat. Now, what are your general thoughts on this, especially the issue of domestic violence? Because we've talked about it so many times. And then the issue of threats. When a threat is made, usually a spouse says, it's my wife, it's my husband, nothing can happen. We've seen where women actually take knife and stab and are threatened they'll do that, but you think that they don't do it. They don't come through with their threats. So how do we draw the line? How do we know for a fact that this person is going to carry out this threat or not?
I watched the video. They went to the house. She left him. I think he had been beating her, so she left him. She went to the house to go and pack some things. He was in. And in front of her brother and his wife, he started to beat her. So the brother jumped on him and, you are beating her in front of us. So the sister-in-law was saying, he's beating you in front of us. You are lucky you even came with us, you know. And the guy, they walked him out of the house. And the wife was still making excuses for him. The wife was still making excuses for him. And then he came back and he said, if I don't kill my wife, then you know I'm fake. And a few days later,
he made good his threat. Now, my worry now...
7 times.
Thank you, Waiki, for helping us. For those of you that didn't have an idea of the story we're talking about, thank you for bringing that story out for us, Waiki. Now, the question, therefore, is, we hear of these threats all the time. People say it and say it in passing. Oh, I'll slap you, I'll beat you, I'll kill you. And you still think that they are just angry. It's just an outburst.
For me, I've learned over time to believe people when they say things when they are upset or when they are drunk. Because of the way we are, naturally, we like to mask a lot of things. So I can be feeling very terrible with you now, and I won't tell you the truth because, you know, I'm logical at the moment. I don't want it to look like, and then I pretend, but it's in my heart. But when somebody tells you anything, as a matter of fact, when somebody threatens you when they are upset or they say anything when they are drunk, trust me, it's coming from a place called the subconscious, and that is the truth. So for a husband to tell a wife, I will kill you. If I don't, that means I'm fake. And he was really, really upset. I won't even wait for you to go and come back. The fact that the elder brother left her in that house and went home. No, but how did they? Okay, he went to the office.
No, he went to office to kill her.
Right. So at that point, she should have probably gotten the restraining order.
Yes.
So he's not allowed to leave.
Her brother and the wife or her sister, I don't know who, was telling her that is a threat. The man was saying, look, that's a threat. Call the police. We have it on video, Abby. We have it on video. That's a threat. Call the police.
She should have called the police.
But the wife was still...
So, okay, now the real issue, yes, we've seen the story. Yeah.
You can't even get a restraining order.
You can't get a restraining order.
You can, well, Nima will say you can. You actually can. And, but here is what I say. Threat is a statement of intent.
Yes.
I think that many times because of emotions and we are in a relationship and we don't want to prosecute legally someone you still want to remain married with. You know, that thing they have, you can't go to the court and come back into the house and be smiling with each other in the same house. That's like the Yoruba statement. So because somebody has issued a threat to you, it's a statement of intent. The person is saying, I'm going to kill you, I'm going to stab you, or I'm going to beat you. You are in your mind thinking the person is joking. You are the joker.
Hey! Me, I like myself so much that the first slap is just a slap. I'm packing loads.
I'm like you.
I don't like anybody touching me. I don't touch people, so don't touch me.
On the flip side, there are some people that have slapped mistakenly.
Which one is mistakenly?
Listen, there are some people that mistakenly slapped, asked for forgiveness, and today they are still married 40 years down the line.
I think that at the end of the day, someone that has violent streak, you would already know that this person controls himself. So if he's already slapping people, he's slapping the gate man, he's screaming at this person, maybe you now get a slap. You should know that slap is introduction. That you are going to get it's preamble, you are going to get the real deal. So I think that we tend to believe, and I've seen this happen even around me, that we think that, my friend keeps malice with every other person, but he cannot keep malice with me because I like, no, but he loves me, he's my husband, he can't. But you've seen him do it with every other person. So you think you are a different
That's a red
species.
flag.
You've seen him shout and beat every other person. You think you would escape it. So you look at what he does around with other people that are lower than him. More importantly, than those higher than him. And if he does it to those lower than him, he will do it to you.
Come back. When love is there, that's what you're saying. Let's
Shine your eye. That's what they keep pursuing. 7 shots.
I'm telling
We'll
you.
be right back.